What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening?
What's going on, good people? What's going on?
How the hell you just gonna stretch in the middle? We've been talking like
Mm,
15 damn minutes, and you can come in here and do some damn yoga.
it'll be all
So,
right.
how's everybody doing? Episode 74, Foul Language Podcast. We back. Well,
Yes,
we didn't really go
sir.
anywhere on recordings, but it's been a little while. So we
hmm
back.
So yeah, like every other episode, guys, you might want to go and get your accessories right. Put your headphones on if you're at work. Get the kiddies to bed because you might just hear some foul language. Let's go. Let's get it,
Got that right. Roll the intro.
man.
All right, everybody. Before we kick things off tonight, hopefully things go like they should. Um, what accessories are you having this evening?
First of all, full disclosure. Um, I'm ashy as fuck today. Got out of the shower, went straight to recording. So anybody got something to say about Mr. Ashy Larry over here? Y'all can kiss my ass. But in other
He
news,
needs some lotion.
this guy that I'm relighting right here, I got the Aventura,
Oh yeah.
got the Explorer. I don't think I've tried the Explorer yet.
Hmm.
I was like, ooh, colors. I haven't tried this one.
Yeah, I think he's
So
sitting in the back of my humidor somewhere.
yeah, so far it's burning pretty good, man. I just keep putting it down. It goes out really fucking quick.
Hmm.
And it's kind of chilly outside here today too, so that might be the reason. I don't know, but yeah, it's smoking pretty good, man. And for my accessories, I really ain't have opportunity to go get nothing new and fanciful and shit like that. So I'm just drinking some Satori, man, nothing major. But so far,
Hmm.
the pairing is really good, and I'm enjoying it, and that's really all that matters. How about you, man?
Hmm. All right, so we'll start. We'll talk about it a little more later on, but I got this guy. It's a Cavalier limited edition 2022. Nice little box press. It's actually pretty good so far.
Is it really that big as it looks on camera? Cause that shit look big as fuck. That shit look big.
I mean, I guess there's my hand for reference, so
Yeah, that's a pretty hefty cigar there, sir.
it's all right. I mean, it's a decent size. I mean, I don't know what the ring gauge is, but I never do. And so I've been drinking this guy again. Still,
Mm,
you can tell by where the bottle's at now,
I see you
because I
like
was
it.
looking for. Yeah, this is some good shit, man. So, um, nice and complex, whole bunch of flavor. It's the what is it? The High and Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
It's good shit. So I recommend it to anybody. I think it's still about $100. I think no, actually it went up because
Damn.
we were drinking it one night, smoking cigars, and my homeboy looked it up, and it's like 150 now.
Damn.
That's what I said. I was like, shit. If I would have known that, I would have bought two and sold
Yeah.
the other one. Yeah,
Quick lick.
yeah, man. So, all right, everybody, we'll keep you posted on how things go.
Yes,
Should be
sir.
pretty good. Should be pretty good. Expected things.
All right, y'all. So this is the point of the show. We like to bring some positivity from our world
Mm-hmm.
to yours. With all the negativity going on, especially in Augusta, man. Golly. But
Mm-hmm.
with all the negativity got going on, we like to bring something positive. It's the what's best in life, or Wibble as we call it. So,
Mm-hmm.
brother, what is best in life?
So first of all, if you guys remember, well, first let me say it's been about 2 weeks since we recorded last. We haven't had a break in episodes, but it's been about 2 week break, so we've been messing around with stuff. But if you guys remember from the last episode, and if you don't remember, I'm gonna remind you. So I think I've got a little clip here. Hold on, everybody.
Oh
Bear with
shit.
us. Like I said, episode. The buzz walks across my mouth on the screen. It's distracting. You can see on the microphone, on the flag, across my eyes. But oh well. You know what? Someone say I.
Our comfortable distance, or whatever comfortable for us. Because at the end of the day, we're all fucking good, and that's all it matters. Every personality is different. Now, if they go in the exact same fucking route that you're going,
So
that
I was
good.
going I was
good.
going to go through different episodes, but there were so many in the last episode. I was like, we good. We got exactly what we need. So, as you guys remember, I was pissed off about all the bugs and the monsoon that was ensuing outside. So I got tired of being outside. Kim was like, just go in the garage. I was like, bet. I've always been leery since Lamar's room was right there, so got that sealed off pretty good. Reminds me of like my buddies in high school smoking on the trips and shit. So stop putting the towel at the door and all that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad. I was about to drop $500-$600 on a Rabbit Air like that night. I was mad. So I started Googling shit and I found this thing and I put a picture right here. It's called a Corey Rosenthal box,
Mm-hmm.
and it's using air filters in a box fan, and it was designed by some guys, and it's an engineering thing. They were using it during COVID to help filter the air, and people in California use it to filter the smoke out of their house during with all the fires and stuff that they're experiencing. So it got me to do a little engineering a little bit. Simone came out in the garage and we built it together. So it's a cool little filter, man. It filters out pretty good. Only problem is it's loud, but it
Mm-hmm.
filters phenomenally, man. Like you can smoke, like it was two of us in here smoking heavy cigars Sunday, no cigar smoke the next day. So it's
Oh, that's
fantastic.
dope.
So you just gotta crack and get some fresh air in and run the filters in, and it filters great, man. It's good. So I will be inside in the setup from now on. All
Welcome.
right, we might go outside every now and then just for old time's sake because I like it out there too. So I mean that's some of the what's best. I mean that's pretty much most of it. Kim is out hanging out tonight with the ladies, so I'm on dad duty, so that's fun. We went out for snow cones, so that was fun. Good times. So Sunday we went to a little event, little Jack and Jill event, and it was actually not bad. Lamar was a character. He was keeping folks entertained. Everybody was laughing at him. He has no sense, man. That's hilarious. Working on potty training with him, and it's going actually pretty good. So
That's good.
definitely glad that he's doing that. He had a an appointment last week, and he's progressing very well. So he's right on track for his age, especially given how far premature he was. He's definitely good to hear that mental development, physical development is all right where he needs to be. So
That's perfect.
that's real good. That's real good. But apparently, while we were out, there was a storm, and I wish I had video of the storm, but I don't. I had to get with my neighbor to get it one of these days. But apparently, we didn't see it, but I guess it was a pretty bad storm because Kim has a lemon tree in the back. We think it's a lemon tree, citrus tree, we'll say, in the back in a pot, and it blew over.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, the wind caught like one of my neighbors a couple houses down, caught their treadmill, blew that shit out from out the backyard into the front, and that shit was
Dang.
rolling down the street.
No shit.
And yes, man. I wish I had. My neighbors got video of that shit,
Yeah,
man.
you got to
It
get that,
just choo
man.
choo choo choo. And apparently, what ended up happening was it took off his daughter's car's side mirror when she
Mm-hmm.
parks, and I was like, wow, if we parked further back like we normally do, it would have been our car that got ran into. So dodged a bullet on that one. So that's what was best. Although I would have loved to see it though. I mean, the insurance claim would have been worth seeing the damn full size treadmill just
Shit, yeah.
rolling on the side,
I
man.
bet that
But
was something to see there.
yeah, went to his Facebook page to see if he posted it and everything, but nothing. So yeah, man. I think I got something else, but I can't think of it right now. So oh, there is one more thing. So I hit up Black Lion for some cigars, man. I bought one of the cigars recommended on the Zoom, and then I was in there just picking shit. So the cigar that I had tonight is one of the ones I just picked. So and it's good so far. I've had probably four of the cigars out of the list, and they've all been good cigars so far. So definitely liking what I got so far. So as always, Black Lion does great,
Oh
be it
yeah.
a subscription or if you just randomly buying shit like I was. So um now that's officially all I got. So Matt, what about you? What's
Yeah.
best?
First, sorry, Black Line. I gotta fix my subscription. Wells Fargo sent me another card without me asking for one. So yeah, gotta do that. But yeah, man, shit, a lot. Let me start off by saying the 2 weeks that we have not been recording, that was due to me because I was off in class doing some army stuff. If y'all seen the TikTok, I passed my exam. I'm officially a master resiliency trainer. Um, Hunting some good stuff, some positive vibes and stuff. For y'all don't know what it is, it's basically on the civilian side, it's equated to positive psychology. So it's some real dope shit. It was a difficult class, man. Like they was feeding us a lot of information really quickly. Then we had to turn around and
Mm-hmm.
teach the shit back. And then we had an exam that had 106 fucking questions on it. But I survived, made it through it, man. Came on back home. Um, that Saturday, just cut the grass, trying to get stuff right around the house because weather's changing, so I got to get that grass cut one last time. And then Sunday, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the range, man. I'm gonna go shoot." So I went to go shoot. Laid down about a good 200 rounds, man. I shot the pistol first, and I was real rusty, man. I ain't shot nothing since like February.
Yeah,
So
damn, that's
so
crazy.
yeah, so I was like really fucking rusty, but I locked that bitch in by the second fucking clip. So did my little shooting, then I was walking around like, you guys got any mechanics? He was like, yeah, we got 3 of them. I was like, oh shit. So I saw the bottom one, and I was like, oh man. I was like, I don't have a Mississippi ID, but I'm military. They was like, bring your orders in, make sure it's a copy that we can keep. You can get the weapon. Went home, got my orders, came back, and like I said, man, I hit a lick, man. The pistol was 375, and it came with 6 mags
Damn.
and a holster. I
Yeah.
said, shit, come on, you coming home with me? That was
I mean,
meant
the
to
6
be.
mags is that's
Yeah, that,
shit.
that was a lick, man. Like I had to get that, and it was funny because when I went back to go get it, when I came back with my orders, the dude was like, "Hey, man, you lucky. 2 separate people almost walked out with that motherfucker." And I was like, "Hey, this was meant to be. Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
So got that bad boy. I ain't shot it yet, but I'm gonna go this Sunday and shoot because I'm starting this whole little I call it training myself thing. I'm physically
Mm-hmm.
I started going to the gym this week, and I'm gonna keep that shit going Monday through Friday. Hit the gym Sunday, I go shoot. So I'm just training my body and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
just all around just training, man. Next, I'm gonna start reading more books and up my mental game too, because you ain't no point in training your body and your trigger finger if you ain't training your mind too.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, man, that's pretty much it, man. That's what's best in life. Some good shit though,
Cool.
man.
Cool.
Good shit.
Cool. Definitely. Definitely. So yeah, everybody, let us know what's going on. Oh, I will add that we got another comment. Those are always fun. We definitely appreciate the comments, both positive and negative. We don't mind because especially when it's a video that is a year old, so that's always fun.
Appreciate it.
So good times.
I can't remember what his fucking name was. Oh, got one more. Got one more. I forgot.
Go ahead.
I forgot. So the LLC for Melanin Warriors podcast / apparel will be purchased tomorrow. I'm finally going ahead and pull the trigger on that.
Mm-hmm.
I got my homeboy Coca. Shout out to Coca and Point Blank Group and their music group and everything they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about the intro. So basically, I got a beat from one of his people, and I'm about to go and
Mm-hmm.
record me a whole brand new intro for Melanin Warriors also.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, good shit. Like I said, good shit. I'm excited. But yeah, man, now that
Mm-hmm.
is what's best in life.
All right. You guys have seen it all over the news all the time. 50 Cent's even doing a show about it, I think. With the rapper that got killed, I think in Cali. It just seems like a lot of times, even when they're on in their own hood. Oh, and before we go on, R.I.P. Coolio. He
Definitely.
passed. Yeah, and we definitely enjoyed his music growing up. It was always fun, and some of it had messages. Gangsta's Paradise. Some of the other stuff was just fun, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
good, happy, good time music. So
And
shout out
he
to
did
him.
a lot of shit that you didn't know. Like he voiced a lot of animated
Mhm.
characters and shit like that I didn't even realize. So yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that he did the intro or the opening song for Keenan and Kel show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that
I
completely.
did too.
So yeah, definitely R.I.P. to him. So in that same vein, man, you hear about like rappers rolling up on them, and just taking them out, man. Broad daylight, night, going to get food at a restaurant. I mean, just all over the place. I mean, it ain't even like a situation where they get into an altercation and something happens as a result of that. It's just they out here living life and get taken out, man. So, what do you think about it, man? Like, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about it, and what do you think?
First, I think it's just taking a lot of good talent away, man. Because a lot of
Mm,
these guys had so much potential, man. Pop Smoke,
mm,
Nipsey, Hussle, um, Dolby, Mo3. I mean, there's so many, man. Like they had so much
mm-hmm.
potential and it's so fucking stupid. And it's like, a lot of them, Young Dolph, he's another one.
Yeah.
But it's a case of motherfuckers hating. First of all, like you go to your hood, you try to get back to your hood, but for whatever case, you got these envious motherfuckers, and they feel like taking your fucking life because you got success instead of pulling to the
Mm-hmm.
side and trying to get put on game. You know what I'm saying? The other one is they feelings get hurt too easy. And since they're in that younger generation, they ain't got no hands. They gotta go shoot first. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you diss me on a song, now I'm gonna diss you on a song. Now my people gonna kill your people. And it's also these retarded ass fucking fans too that really think they part of these fucking people gang in real
Mm-hmm.
fucking life. And they catch one of the rappers slipping and they fucking shoot them and think they doing something for their favorite rapper, which is fucking retarded as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's I just think it's fucking senseless as hell, man. It just don't make any sense to take out a young person that's doing something, and a lot of them
Mm-hmm.
just can't leave that hood mind state aside, man. They still banging, they still in the streets, making sure they know, oh, I rap, I live what I rap about, all that other shit. And I'm here to say personally, man, fuck that. If I'm making this motherfucking money, ain't no I'm back and I'm on the block. I'm with the thugs still. All the man, fuck that shit. I'll take a few people with me and we can go everywhere the fuck else. But I'm not fucking going back in there posting up on the block. My whole mission was to get out. A lot of them whole mission was to get out. You just gonna go right back because you got some money. You asking to get robbed and fucking shot. Because
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers is envious, and a lot of times, speaking of envy, it's always that person that's closest to you, your homeboys and stuff like that. That what you thought was your homeboys, and they see that you doing fucking good, they hurting, and you may have told them no or something one fucking time, and now they want to kill you. It's fucking retarded. It's fucking senseless, and it needs to fucking stop, man. It's a lot of young talent that's being taken away because of motherfuckers hating, or they can't handle they too in their fucking feelings. Like I know, like a year or two ago, I forgot the two rappers' name, but it was literally a fucking war. Oh, they killing my people, I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill their people. I mean, they was really fucking going at it, man. Then they post the songs about the people they motherfucking killed. We talked about that on the
Mm-hmm.
earlier
Mm-hmm.
episode. Y'all go back if y'all want to see that, but it's just fucking ridiculous, man, and it needs to fucking stop. What you think?
Man, so I agree with you. It's just to me, I see it on so many different levels, man. So first of all, from the criminal, the people that's taking these young brothers out, man. Um, it's jealousy and envy and it's stupidity is another piece of it, man. Because think about it. Let's say it's you trying to you got to eat, so you trying to pull this lick so you can get some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say so you rob him, you get his chains or watches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, especially the chains, are very customized. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to just move this chain, and if you
Mm-hmm.
do move it, you ain't gonna get good money for it, and you running risk. And I mean, and then you fuck it up for everybody else because they gonna be shaking down everybody looking trying to find out what they can find out. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, and then I think about it like you look at these crimes, they done stole a fucking 100,000. You gonna get it like 500 to 1,000. We'll say and be generous 10,000. Let's say you get $10,000 for the stuff you steal, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long that really gonna last, right? And you out here doing all this work, taking somebody's life, and you got people like, and I don't, I'm not trying to force the tie-in, but it's just they happen around the same time, and I see you got people like Brett Favre and that whole situation allegedly where millions of dollars is at play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
That
I'm
shit's
saying?
crazy too.
And if anything, he might get a slap on the wrist. I mean, there's other mechanisms and situations behind that, but I'm just saying, you look at that kind of crime versus all the work, effort, and stuff that you're doing for that crime, man. You ain't gonna get nothing. The return on investment is low as hell.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not worth it. I mean, and that's really from that perspective of it all. I mean, and then on the rappers, you gotta move different. You know what I mean? When you go home, if you go home, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, you should be able to go back to your hood,
Yeah.
but you got to be mindful of your situation when you do go back. You can't just go back and be like, "Yo, I'm in these streets. It's just me," because take that ego shit out the equation. Especially if you got a crew and you got family, it's bigger than you at that point. I
Yeah.
mean, there are good security agencies out there,
I was
man.
finna say, fuck that shit. Security. Nope.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
No. Nope. Security.
Have your fucking security. I mean, and there's a lot of brothers out there doing top notch security. that will make sure you good, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's got significant training that's out there, man. So look into that shit, man. I mean, if you trying to be out here in these streets, do it properly. I mean, and then like I get it. What's his name? PNB Rock, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because a lot of these rappers I don't even be knowing until they pass, and that's so unfortunate
Yeah.
because a lot of them, like Pop Smoke, like I had never heard of Pop Smoke
Yeah, him I
until
didn't.
afterwards, and then I was like, damn, I kind of like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, he has some good music.
Yeah, damn. I mean, and then like, oh, that's the shit that be on Instagram all the time. Oh, okay, and then damn,
And you got
you just
Takashi 6ix9ine walking around free as a fucking bird.
yeah, man. But it's just I heard he got beat up somewhere too recently.
Yeah, he
Uh,
fought with somebody and got drugged.
yeah, yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's one of them things, man. You gotta watch how you move it. And then I was gonna touch on a lot of people were blaming in the most recent one, PNB Rock, his girl for on IG
Mm-hmm.
saying, hey, we out here, whatever. And then I think because they arrested a father, son, and a woman. I don't know her relation to it, and I think they just caught him slipping out there, not necessarily having anything to do with the Instagram. But even still, man, you got to be mindful how you move, man. Even if that wasn't the case, like we talked about a long time ago, we never ever be like we. I mean, and we have nowhere even comparable to any kind of following like that. But we even
Mm-hmm.
like we ain't going live until we left.
Mm-mm.
I mean, shit, I was watching a documentary on Vice. It was like a 20-minute little documentary, and they
Mm-hmm.
talked about how they use like criminals out there be using social media like, oh, they're live now. I know where they at. Problem, they
Yep.
got Kim Kardashian like that. There was these influencers, man. They got them like that, and people trying to get you. And
Mm-hmm.
if they know where you at and they know the area, shit, you got. Unless you mindful and protecting yourself.
Yeah, you definitely got to move different with social media,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Being mindful, man. Protect yourself. Be mindful of your situation. Take that ego out the equation. And then for the brothers that's out there doing this shit, man, you really ain't getting nothing for it, man. You
Some
ain't getting nothing
time,
for it.
your ass
That's
gonna end up dead.
what I'm saying. And then, I mean, the other thing too is a lot of times for those high profile shit like that, that end up locking the city down for everybody else. I
Fucking
mean, and
everybody.
everybody who might be doing something, is under extra scrutiny because you done some stupid shit. And
Whole city hot.
yeah, it ain't even worth it, man. It ain't worth it on so many levels. It ain't worth it for this family that then lost another brother, be it he somebody's sister father, sister father, brother, husband, boyfriend,
What in
father,
the
uncle.
West Virginia is that? A
I'm not
sister
sister.
father.
Yeah, I was talking super shit.
The
Um,
fuck?
nah, but shut the hell up, man. But no, I mean that's part of the family that's gone, and then I mean it's another rapper that could be that's gone. I mean we've seen it from back when with like Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine where they would be now if they were still around today.
Crushing.
Shit, Nipsey, man. I mean, even if he never put out another song, man, the impact to the community that he would
Yeah.
have had
Hell
would
yeah.
have been monumental, man. I mean, for real. And that's the thing I look at. It's like, what are you taking away from the community by doing this shit? You could be taking out a brother that could be helping you down the line for some stupid shit. You just don't even know. You didn't, as they say, blocked your blessing. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't kill your blessing in this case,
Damn sure
and
did.
it's just stupid, man. I think we got to do better. Got to move better, and I think too. And I think I was listening to like Cat Williams saying like a lot of these labels and shit be having life insurance policies out on
Mm-hmm.
them, and he was saying, and they were tying it like a lot of the killings have been like on one particular label,
I forgot
not
the name of
conspiracy
it.
theory. Yeah, but that kind of shit too, man. Like, what are they doing? What are they telling? Like, how is that being done? Like, make sure you have life insurance policies. I think like Young Dolph had his family taken care of, so in the
Mm-hmm.
event that so he's gonna, I think his family straight. So make sure that in the event you're not only protecting yourself to make sure you come back home at the end of the day. Should the worst happen and you don't, make sure your family comes back home.
Yeah. Shit. We get big. I ain't going nowhere. Be right in the house. I'm a fucking introvert anyway. Right in the house. Fuck it.
We'll see. For me, you gonna be mad because you ain't gonna get nothing. You're like, you can have my cards. I mean, if you gonna take my credit cards, by the time I see you, by the time you turn around, they gonna be canceled. So,
No, you catch me lacking. You better pay. You better be paying close attention because I'll up on your ass, and that's gonna be the end of you.
mhm,
But it's not at the end of it, man. It's really not worth it. Like you said, I mean, what you get about 5, 10 grand, and you'll blow that shit at fucking rim time, and then you back broke again trying to find the next robber to
mhm,
rob or whatever the case is, and then you lock the whole city
mhm,
down. The big drug dealers or whoever in that city that the city locked down because of your dumb ass, they gonna come get your motherfucking ass because you fucking with their money. So
mhm.
it's not worth it.
All right, everybody, we back. We're gonna talk a little bit something different, really. I mean, we're gonna talk about like being an introvert versus being an extrovert. And I think this was going to be kind of interesting because I think we both tend towards introversion versus extroversion. So, what do you think, man?
Well, it's interesting because it depends on who I'm with and when I'm around. Who I'm around. Like, I'm around you, mama, my close family and shit. I'm a real fucking extrovert. I'm out there. I'm acting fucking fool. I'm silly as fuck. But
Mm-hmm.
when I'm not around my close people, I'm just standoffish. I don't really talk to nobody. I really don't deal
Mm-hmm.
with nobody. And I didn't realize I never knew the difference between introvert, extrovert. I really didn't until the class I just came from, and we had to do all these participation exercises with groups and teams and all this other shit. And I realized, oh shit, I'm an introvert because I really am. I'm like shit. I don't even play multiplayer games because I don't like talking to people. so,
Mm-hmm.
but extroverts, I do envy them sometimes. Some of them guys, you know what I'm saying? They out there, and I'm just like, look at this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But I stand by the phrase: is the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. So you know what I'm saying? I just like to be quiet and just search around. But I was really more extrovert type before deployment. Before I deployed, I was, I'd go drinking with the homies, and they invite me to some shit. I'm going. I invite the people over to my house. We all chilling. I was real
Mm-hmm.
extrovertish until deployment. But it was one particular moment. It was after I had got in trouble, and I was off that day, and I went solo. Walked to go get me a pizza. Went and got me something to drink and shit. And I came back and was just watching movies in my chew by myself. And I was like, this is fucking nice. I'm
Mm-hmm.
enjoying this shit. And then ever since then, man, it's just been like I don't really like dealing with fucking people, man. I mean, I'll go like when we go to with Janae case people and last event we went to at Easter. I ain't really fuck with nobody then either. I mean, I wasn't being rude. I was speaking and vague conversation, but for the most part, I was just kind of walking back and forth to the car to get my drink and just kind of just being by myself, man. And Janeke is an extrovert, so I think the two opposites really fucking make up the fucking difference, man. Because I'm the one that'll
Mm-hmm.
sit back and I'll watch everything and make sure everything's cool while she's out having fun, mingling with everybody, getting to know everybody, that type of thing. So, I mean, they both cool, man. I prefer hanging out with either or. I mean, introverts are cool
Mm-hmm.
because we're on the same type of shit. Extroverts are cool because they're fucking fun. Most of them. Some of them are just loud for no fucking reason and just be extra as fuck. And those motherfuckers to get on my goddamn nerves. But shit, that's really it, man. I'm proud to be an introvert. I'm gonna go get me an introvert tattoo as soon as I find a good one. And yeah, I am. I'm really gonna get one because that's who I am. I don't like people. I really don't. A lot of people say it because I guess that's the popular thing to say. These, oh, I really don't like people, but I really fucking don't. Like at work, I'm in my little motor pool. Don't nobody come down there. I don't go up there with they talking and shit. I'm trying to get out of that a little bit. Try to be a little bit more extrovert. To just change up who I am. See if it actually makes a difference, just a little bit. But I don't know. It's just me. I like being by myself. I like working by
Mm-hmm.
myself. I like playing the video game by myself. I don't play multiplayer games. And even when I play Madden online, I cut my mic off. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to play the goddamn game. So I mean, like it's really serious for me. I don't like talking to people. Like neighbors be having, yeah, man, y'all come over anytime. I don't. I be watching. Looks fun, but yeah, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go back in the house and watch Last Kingdom again from the beginning or some shit. But anyway, I digress. I digress.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, man? Introvert versus extrovert. What you think?
So I didn't really, I thought of the what you think of what an introvert is versus an extrovert. You think it's that quiet, reserved person is the introvert, and the person who's loud, spoken, the life of the party, that's the extrovert.
Mhm.
And upon further review, that's not necessarily true.
Okay.
And what I learned, and I learned it, gosh, a long time ago. I took a class, um, and it was a fun class too. It was like 30 days in DC, staying on Georgetown campus. It was real fun. Um, but what it ended up being was you had to taking this test. It's like one of the leading personality tests called a Myers Briggs personality indicator test or something like that. And
Mhm.
there's versions online, and it gives you like whether you're introvert versus extrovert, thinking versus feeling, sensing, judging, perceiving, and it kind of thinks about how you process the world. And so what I learned about an introvert is the introversion is more about um, where you draw your energy. Like, some people just have to be around people to, to get that energy. Like,
Mhm.
they feed off of other people, and that's that extrovert. And they can thrive by themselves or they can thrive in a group. But where they truly get that energy from is that being around people.
Mhm.
An introvert, they get their energy from within, from being around themselves. And so that's why, like, I think in your case, while like when you're like in smaller groups around like the family, and you take a more lively persona, if you will, that's not necessarily being extroverted.
Mhm.
That's more your introversion manifesting, because a lot of times they'll have like a small group of friends and they're really open around them. And like after
That's
I
heavy.
learned about introvert, I read a book called Introvert Advantage, and it talks about like how to use basically introversion to your advantage. And like you said earlier, like in a given situation, you kind of watch things and watch how things move and stuff like that. And that's one of the key to being an introvert, is a lot of times they don't have to be the first one to talk. And you've been in meetings where people are they're talking and they find their way into an answer, versus an introvert is really, they might not speak in every meeting, but I remember what guy said it about me, and he was like, Lamar doesn't always have to give a comment, but when he does comment, you pay attention to that shit,
Mhm. I'm the
because
same way.
he's factored in a lot of shit, and
Mhm.
and that's kind of how that works. And I mean, and that's really the key. And I remember too, there was a time where I was dealing with shit with a lot of people. Like I had a project where there were a lot of people. I was doing presentations all day. I had a team that I was leading. I was interfacing with other teams. And by the end of the 2 week stint, I was exhausted. And I didn't realize what it was until I thought about it. It was like, I've been dealing with all these people. And it's not necessarily that I'm being extroverted, because, I can work a room if I need to, given
Mhm.
given the requirement. But I'd rather not if I can avoid it. And one thing too is, an introvert is not necessarily shy. It's just like you said, I don't really care to have to deal with people if I don't want to.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing about being shy. It's just don't really want to. And I mean, I feel like the world is geared towards those extroverted tendencies. And I think that's why, like, a lot of times, like even like in church, sometimes you would hear like when people they're doing praise and worship and stuff like that, and they're
Mhm.
like, if you're gonna yell and clap for your football team, you should be able to yell and clap in church. And I'm like, well, I don't really yell and clap for my football team or my sport team or anything like that. Like I'm reserved with a lot of that stuff.
Mhm.
So it's not. I mean, I'm taking it in and observing, but I'm not like, whoa, yeah. I
I
mean,
am.
that's not really. I mean, I'm doing it right now with my son with the potty
Yeah.
training, but
Oh yeah.
that's
Hell yeah.
you gotta make that a celebration. But
Mhm.
other than that, I mean, I'm usually pretty chill. And so, I mean, it's interesting to watch like how the world favors extroverted tendencies. But if you look at like all your great comedians, most great comedians tend towards introversion. like
Hmm.
like just watch them. And I was watching something where they talked about that. Like they were talking about like Dave Chappelle, even Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. Like look at them. Like think about like how they move. Like at different, like before their stand up, after their stand up, when you see them out and about,
Yeah,
they
they'd
don't
be
have
like
like that
really
big,
laid back, just
yeah,
not the
and they
same
don't have like
person on
that.
stage at all. You're right.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just kind of interesting because a lot, and I think you have to have that watch the world as it works to be able to pull comedy out of that.
Hmm.
So I think that's why I think that introverted trait comes in because extroverts, they need that energy, they need the people around them, and they may miss some of the things, or a lot of times they'll end up missing some of the things that an introvert will pick up on. And conversely, an extrovert may get themselves into situations positively, that an introvert won't get into because they put themselves out there a little bit more. And
Mm,
I mean, and it's not one is worse than the other. Although some people will make you feel like an introvert is the like your person in an anime that's locked in a room playing games all day, never come
yeah,
out,
of
and that's
course.
not necessarily the case.
Yeah.
But there's advantages to both, and it is true. Like you have a lot of times in relationships where you have one that's the more introvert and one that's the more extrovert, and in my case too, Kim is she's trying to throw brunches and parties and get-togethers, and we were talking about the other day like what kind of stuff like would you see your passion in, and she's like my passion would be in things where I have like basically events for people, if you will.
Mm,
And it was like, that's that extroversion energy. And for me, I don't have to even be around it. I can support everything you're doing. I can move everything there that you need. I can help you set up. And then you can go give me a corner with a cigar and a movie. And I'm happy as could be.
that's right.
So,
Be enjoying the fuck out yourself by yourself too. You just,
yeah, man.
then somebody come bothering you, like, man, what?
Fuck. Like the worst, man, is like sometimes when I go to like the cigar lounge and I just want to chill, and you end up, you find that perfect spot in the bar to sit. So ain't nobody there. You got like seats around you. You get your little drink. You have your cigar, and you kind of be left alone. And then that one person got to come. And, so what do you do? Where are you from? Like fuck.
Ross Clyde, if you don't get your pussy, well,
But on the other side of that, though, I mean, a lot of those times, those have been pretty cool conversations too.
mm,
So,
mm,
I mean, it's just one of them things, man. And
yeah,
you just got to know your energy. I mean, and that's kind of to me the thing between the two is just where you get that energy from. And I mean, and like you were saying, you want to read books, like learn about introversion, being an introvert. It's pretty fascinating. And find one of those like Myers Briggs tests online. Some people think they're kind of bullshit, but I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, it's all in how you would have perceived it to be.
Yep.
Most definitely, man. And you right about it ends up being good conversations. Like I was in the airport. Was I coming home? I can't remember if I was coming home or I was leaving. But no, I was coming home. So I'm vibing, you know what I'm saying? I got my fold out, flex one time. So I was, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there watching the movie, minding my business. Dude said,
Mhm.
oh, excuse me. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? I don't like talking to people in the goddamn airport. And I put my headphones on. He was like, yeah, if you could pause that for me for a second. I was like, oh shit. And he was a Caucasian dude too. I was like, man, don't let me have to act up in this goddamn airport. I'm just trying to get home. So that phone, man, you like it? It's a good phone? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good phone. You mind if I hold it? Oh, it's not that heavy either. And we start talking. I have meetings and I have an iPhone and I'm like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm in the trucking business. I was like, oh, I'm in the military. I was thinking about doing trucks. He was like, well, here's my card. How much longer you got? I said, oh, 7 years. He was like, oh, man, I'll probably retire by then. But keep my card anyway. I'm like, all right, cool.
See?
Bet. I lost it, but,
Of course you did.
whatever. But, yeah. But like I was saying, just like you were saying, it leads to good conversations. And I can get up in front of a crowd and talk and
Mhm.
perform and do whatever the hell I'm going to do. Like you said, it's not about being shy when it comes to being an introvert.
Mhm.
You're more reserved and aware of your surroundings. You're not just, oh, hey, everybody, look at me. Yeah. You don't need that energy because you already got it. It's just
Mhm.
the people that are important to you get that energy. And if motherfuckers ain't important, they don't fucking get it. So that's good. I did the shit that you put me on the night about introvert and extrovert. I didn't know that. So yeah, I didn't even realize that I actually do that. So
Mhm.
that was some dope shit, man.
Yeah, I mean the key is like go and think of it any situation where like you've dealt with a lot of people in a short span of time
Mhm.
and see how tired you feel afterwards.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
just
feel
fucking
if
exhausting.
if you feel tired, you're an introvert. If you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you know it charged and like, hey, what's the next move? You probably an extrovert.
Yeah. Well, y'all heard it, people. Figure it out. Put it in the comments. You're an introvert. Why
Mhm.
you're an introvert? Extrovert. Tell us how bubbly you are, goddammit.
Or if you're not, I mean, because there's some that aren't like the bubbly introvert. Some people just have to be in the middle of shit. They might not even be like the dominant personality, but they just got to be in the middle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
it's interesting.
I actually seen that from Tanya. I think Tanya's more of a extrovert because when I was down in Augusta for a little bit, she was at the skate ring and she was just talking to any fucking
Mm-hmm.
body. I'm just like, God damn, Tanya, you just talk to any goddamn body. But you know that's
Mm-hmm.
part of her personality. So you know what I'm saying. She
Yeah.
ended up making a lot of friends and meeting a lot of people that way. So I mean, you know, to each
Mm-hmm.
his own. And you know, whatever makes you happy, whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone, but embrace who you are. And if motherfuckers don't like it, fuck them. All right, man. So this is another controversial topic, if you will. It's been all over social media. I think it's even hit the news. Hell, you know what I'm saying?
It has.
And shout out to them fucking Bailey sisters because they crushing the game. But the new Little Mermaid that's dropping, I think in May. It has to be in May because my wife said that's her birthday gift. She's going to go see Little Mermaid. We're going. We have no choice in
Mm-hmm.
the matter. So you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Under the sea. So what do you think about all this hate she's getting? Because they are so fucking in an uproar because this Melanin sister is playing Ariel. What do you think?
I mean, it's like your racism is showing. I mean, and that's really all I gotta say. How do you feel?
That's it for real.
Nah, man. But for real, I mean, like, okay. So, like, we were just talking House of Dragon before we came back, and it's a good compare. It's a good way to compare the two. Like, I was saying, Corley Valerian.
Mm-hmm.
They were happy. They weren't happy because he was recast as a black person.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter when you think about the story. Like, to me, who didn't read the books, it makes me no difference. But in that case, I give you a little more credence because they describe him in the book.
True.
And so they describe a lot of the characters of what they look like. I mean, just like the Targaryens, I think they had like red eyes or purple eyes or some shit in the
That would have
book.
been dope.
Yeah, but they don't do that, and nobody's really talked about that. But I give you a little more on that if that's where you want to hang your hat on, because you kind of visualize what they look like based on the description. I mean, I will say that for years they took the description of Jesus out the Bible, and I don't know how they got that picture, but that's neither here nor there. Um, but
That
it's
shit
one of
show
those
didn't say long wavy fucking hair.
right, and it's like, to me, like, Disney decided to make the character look like an animated cartoon, right? That's fine. Like, there was nowhere anywhere where her hair had to be red. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to a video from one of my YouTubers where they read a comment from somebody saying that, like, Little Mermaid was their favorite. They named their daughter Ariel because Little Mermaid was so influential to them, and yada yada yada. But they're disappointed that it's not the same. They're disappointed that she's not a redhead like she was in the past. And I was like, first of all, you're racist. And I'm going to tell you why. Because granted, the color might need a little more turning up when they do the final edit, but her hair looks pretty damn red to me.
Yeah, it is actually. Now to think
Yeah,
about the
it is.
trailers
It
I've seen.
is.
Yeah,
So because you want to be nice about it and not say because
she's
she's
black.
black, you want to say it's the redhead. And they gave her red hair. I mean, in this particular case, it's not like she's not talented. I mean, she's extremely talented, has a phenomenal voice,
Oh yeah.
so she can definitely carry the songs. That's not even an issue. So it's this fictitious character, man. Like, why are you hating so bad about a character that doesn't even exist? I mean, if you really want to get into it, like, and you want to be pissed off about accuracy, go look at the real Little Mermaid story, not the Disney version, but look at the fable that it's really based on.
Yeah.
Should have fucked you up.
You
Not
talking
as
about you
positive.
talking about the dark one? Yeah, that shit's
Yeah,
fucking dark.
yeah,
That
and
shit
that's what
dark.
I'm saying. So, like, they didn't describe her in there, and they changed it from there, so nobody's up in arms. And if you're really so pissed off, watch the old Disney movie. I mean, shit. I
Yeah, don't
mean,
go see the movie.
it ain't going nowhere. It's on Disney Plus right now. Just watch the shit. I mean,
Yeah, for
get over
damn
it.
sure.
Shit. I mean, it's one of those things, like, you get so wrapped up in you expect the thing to look a certain way, and it's not. Get over it. And it's like another example that I like to use is, like, remember, and you always see it in the trailers and shit like that. When the movie drops, you never hear about it again. So, like, remember the Fantastic Four reboot? Um,
Mm-hmm. When
with
they was pissed off with
Michael B.
Michael B.
Jordan.
Jordan.
They were pissed off about Michael B. Jordan being cast as the Human Torch. And then when the movie came out, people were like, "This is a shitty movie." But the best thing about it was Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. I mean,
Ta-da.
that was kind of consistently across the board. I mean, and I'm waiting to see what they say now because I think I heard that John Boyega is going to be the Human Torch when it comes to Marvel.
Yeah, they are
Is
doing
that
another one, ain't they?
yeah, they announced because I think I read, I don't know if it's a fan casting, I have to confirm it, but I think Henry Cavill's gonna be Doctor Doom. But anyway, I as you say, all the time I digress. But it's one of those things like it does it really bother you so bad and why? What about her being black changes anything about the character? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um it's a fucking mermaid. Like they're not real. Like and then if you look at like, oh, I want it to be a historically accurate character. Okay, because you've always seen people that have decided to draw mermaids white, um there's a very, I mean, like it's different than like, Vikings and like shit like that. Like it's different than that because like, okay, they were predominantly white and that's fine, I get that.
Yeah.
Or like if it's a samurai and like, Yasuke aside, um they're not Japanese and you cast them as a samurai, like Tom Cruise was cast as a samurai in Last Samurai, or was the 47 Ronin when Keanu Reeves was a samurai. You know what I mean? Or shit,
Hmm.
even keep going like Gods of Egypt. Really? I mean, Christian Bale? Come on, dude. I mean, where's that same energy? Like, if you had that same energy all the time, then cool, I got you.
Yeah.
But you really want us to tell us what it really was. You mad because they're making them black? It really doesn't. In this particular case, there is nothing that changes at all about about the Little Mermaid. I mean, I could see if it was like somebody who don't have a good voice or something like that.
Yeah.
She's gonna sing the hell out of them songs. I guarantee
She
it.
gonna crush it.
Yeah, right. So I just, man, I'm probably gonna have some more. But man, what do you think, man? I want to smoke my cigar.
Well, first let me start by saying y'all just need to shut the fuck up.
Ah, there
Cause
it goes. That's what I was
throughout,
waiting on.
throughout motherfucking history, like for starters, Cleopatra was in real life didn't have no fucking alabaster skin and fucking blue eyes and shit like that.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? They been doing that shit in fucking Hollywood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whitewashing every fucking thing. Not, not sound like I have a problem with. I mean, I don't care either fucking way. Gods of Egypt, I watched it. Wasn't the greatest movie, but I like shit like that, so I watched it. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I know it was fucking bullshit because these is Egyptian gods. They wasn't even white or black. They was like green and everything like that. See, Melanin
Mm-hmm.
Warriors, the ancient gods of Egypt. But I mean, it's fucking stupid. Just like what is another one they're doing? Lord of the Rings. They was pissed off because there's fucking black hobbits. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's not accurate. Motherfucker, hobbits don't exist. They ain't fucking real. God damn it. It don't
Mm-hmm.
even fucking matter if they was fucking orange. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fucking exist. Like you said, it's a fantasy thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a Disney cartoon turned fucking live action like a motherfucker, and it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It should be fine anyway. But like you said,
Mm-hmm.
y'all making excuses for y'all racism because y'all don't like that the Ariel that y'all grew up on watching Disney is this melanin sister who can sing her motherfucking ass off, and honestly, she gonna fucking crush that fucking role. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
her act in what's that show, Grown Ups and shit like that. She got skills.
Grownish.
Her and her sister got skills, so she gonna fucking crush the shit. And y'all are upset because this melanin sister is playing fucking Ariel. And I seen it on fucking TikTok and I just got a good fucking giggle out that. And motherfuckers was like, oh, they mad because we got a black mermaid. Bitch, our ancestors was dropped off in the fucking ocean. They
I
are,
saw that. I
of
saw
course,
that.
they are the black mermaids. God damn it! And that shit tickled the hell out of me, man. But
Mm-hmm.
and all seriousness, it's fucking ridiculous. And that shit needs to stop too, just like the rappers being killed and things like that. Because who fucking cares? Long as she performs on the same fucking level, you get the same fucking warm and fuzzy fucking feeling you get when you watch the
Mm-hmm.
animated version. Who gives a fuck? It's just like live action fucking Aladdin or live action fucking Lion King. Long as you still get that Disney feel from that motherfucker, it should be
Mm-hmm.
okay. Leave the shit the fuck alone. God damn it. I bet y'all I bet they'll be fucking satisfied if all the crows, if they really do a real live Dumbo movie, I think they've
They
tried to
did
do
do
one
it. They did
before.
one. I didn't watch it, but they have one. Came out a few years back.
I didn't. I bet y'all would be just fine if it was still them Caucasian brothers trying to sound like they was melanin. Y'all
I'm
be
gonna
okay
watch
with
it
that shit. Yeah, I want to see. I want to watch it now just to see how they do the
just for
crows now.
research purposes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I bet that shit would be fucking okay. So why does it fucking matter if a fictitious fucking character is whatever fucking color? I don't even give a shit if she was fucking Asian. Personally, Hispanic,
Mhm.
who fucking cares?
I think the Little Mermaid on the I think the Broadway play. I
Mhm.
think she was Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
And I don't even think she had red hair, if I remember right.
and then people have to realize the movie industry, Hollywood, media, all that shit. They're trying to be fucking PC as fuck and draw more crowds in. It's a money fucking game. It has zero to do with fucking race as a fucking whole. It has everything to do with I want to bring a more I want to bring the melanin audience in on this shit. I want them to watch Lord of the Rings more. I want to bring more black people into Game of Thrones and all this other type of shit. There, it's a business game, and y'all just so caught up on the color of somebody's skin that you don't even give a shit a fucking chance to say is it fucking good or not. Because she might go in there and fucking crush it. She might go in there and it might fucking suck. The songs are gonna be the fucking same. You could still go in that bitch under the sea. You have a good fucking time. I want to see who playing his fucking voice, man. I really want to
Sebastian,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see who's playing Sebastian. He better crush that shit. I swear to God. But anyway, I digress once again. But they just need to fucking stop. And then you said it perfectly in the beginning of this, and it couldn't be said no better. You're fucking racist to show it. That's really the fucking bottom line. You just showing that you're a fucking racist, and you say, oh, because her hair is not red. Yeah, bitch. Sure, okay. You bitching
Adjust the
because
color on your monitors
yeah, make
because
her fucking hair red.
no, but it is red.
Yeah, it's definitely fucking red. And the fucking trailer with the shit swinging, like this shit right here is clearly fucking red. But that's y'all fucking excuse to say y'all don't want a melanin sister being Little Mermaid. Guess what? The movie's been shot already. The contracts have been signed. Money has been made. They don't give a fuck what you think, little racist people. Just sit back in your little fucking racist world. And like bruh said, if you don't want to watch the fucking live action, then fucking don't. Go watch the fucking animated one because that shit still gonna make money. That shit still gonna fucking do well
Yeah.
with or without your motherfucking bigoted asses. So fuck y'all. Have a nice day and kiss my ass.
Yes, sir. So I'll be taking my kids to go see it. We'll
Hell
be going
yeah.
to probably see it as a family. So we gonna support. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like why and then a lot of times the crazy shit to me is like when you look on YouTube at the main people bitching is dudes. It's the same kind of dude. It's usually like a white dude. And it's like, why are you so pissed off about Little Mermaid? Is it breaking your heart? Can you not rub one out anymore like you used to? Is that the problem because your fetish isn't met? I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Is that really what it is? I mean, what the fuck is the big issue? Because I don't know.
She still gonna have the clams, man.
That's what I'm saying. Move them clams to the side. Oh, baby. Shit. I mean, it's just so stupid. I mean, it's like, like what if they made The Rock her daddy? I mean, I don't think they are, but let's say, would you be mad about that? I mean, it's just
Yeah,
so many.
but they wouldn't. But I don't know. No, they wouldn't. They
No,
love the
they
rock.
would. Yeah. Mm-mm.
They love the rock. But you know what I'm saying? Stop hating on another sister's success, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because it was like super disliked, and everybody's got their videos and their responses, and there's articles about the backlash and all of that shit. And I'm glad she's like, whatever, man. I'm gonna do me. So
Them some classic fucking sisters.
yeah,
They
yeah,
fucking classic.
yeah. It's good parenting, I think. So
Most definitely.
shout out to that. I mean, I would like one of those people that come to the comments and be on that other shit. You probably have a flag in your truck or some shit like that.
Yeah.
that has something in it.
Freedom of
Tell me,
speech.
tell me why you mad. I mean, like, why does it hurt you? Why does it bother you so?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And if you really want to tell us, let me know. I'll send you the link. You can come on and tell us in person.
Yep, it's probably the motherfuckers that sit on their ass when the national anthem is played, but was bitching because Kaepernick took a fucking knee. Fuck y'all.
That's a whole nother issue for me. Yeah, that one's yeah. Oh, that's neither here nor there. But ooh,
I digress.
right, for real, for real, for real. I mean, if you don't like it, don't go see it.
Yeah,
But
that's
again, like I was saying before, you get. I think it's one of those things where half of them, I believe, ain't even really that mad. I think it's because they've keyed into a demographic that you know that's gonna watch their shit if they are mad. You know what I mean?
yes.
Like,
They
because if we were
showed
to
up
get
to
on here and be like, as a black person, we fucking hate that they've decided to make the Little Mermaid black. Don't pander to us and give us a black Little Mermaid. Oh, we would have a million views and some shit. I
yeah.
mean,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
crazy. I don't really give a shit, and that's. I mean, I didn't give a shit when she was a redheaded white chick as a kid. I don't give a shit now.
Yeah.
Um,
I never been
the
a
the
big
level
fan personally.
the level of fucks that I give are about the same. So I mean, and it's one of those things. Like if you look at like the stories and the messages in it, you know, let's have little black girls being excited about that. What's so wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like we showed my daughter the trailer, and she was excited about it. She was like, "Oh, she's black. That's cool." And I mean, that was it.
And
I mean, and
that's how it should be. Because I mean,
she knows about the other one.
we had to deal with some shit. You know, we had to deal with that. But I
Mhm.
tell you what, y'all motherfuckers keep it up and watch fucking Terry Crews is gonna be He-Man on y'all motherfucking ass. Keep
Hey,
that
did
shit
you
up.
see all the black Twitter shit? Like, there was a war. There was like they were putting white people in black movies and black people
Yeah,
in
that's
white
where I got the
movies.
He-Man shit from.
That
I
shit
don't
was
know if they
so
put
great.
Terry Crews, but
I don't
that
remember.
that shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that shit had me laughing so hard. Like the Lord of the Rings, where Beyonce was in the back in the corner, and that shit was so funny, man. I
Yeah.
love that shit.
I mean, shit, they was even mad when Samuel Jackson was a fucking Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
They, they was mad when bruh and the trash Star Wars. They thought he was gonna have all the Jedi powers. They was hot
Who?
about that shit.
Oh,
I
the
forgot
John
his name.
Boyega.
Yeah,
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 when he was
yeah.
Ben. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent fucking actor, by the way. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I
there
mean,
was
but
good
if you
stuff
can
about
have
that
a
too.
green dwarf as a Jedi, you mean to tell me ain't no black Jedi out there?
Yeah, hey, I got such a problem with a black Jedi. But y'all just let this little green motherfucker who talk in circles, and it's just fucking fine. Like
Mhm.
it's annoying, man. It really fucking is, dog. Like the fuck
I
for?
mean, like, why y'all so angry though? Like I understand, in cases where it's a clear diversity grab or something like that. I
Yeah.
got you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. I mean, because sometimes you see shit and it's like, okay, they're pandering now.
Yep. Because they do that. Like I said, they try to appeal to that different demographic for the money.
But I mean, she's talented. I mean, it's not gonna be like, I mean, if the movie's trash, the movie's just gonna be trash.
Yep.
I guarantee you, she gonna hit the notes and
Yeah,
gonna
because
be
Aladdin
phenomenal.
wasn't great.
I mean, because even yeah, no, Aladdin wasn't good. Um, the visuals were cool, but
Yeah.
yeah, Aladdin wasn't that good. But even that, I mean, nobody talked about Will Smith being the genie.
Yeah, which is true.
I mean, other than comparing it to Robin Williams, but that's a different discussion altogether. And
Yeah.
that's a fair discussion to me. I mean, and that has nothing to do with race. I mean, that's just, I mean, Robin Williams knocked this shit out the park. So,
He did.
I
he
mean,
did. He was a
I
genie,
mean,
bro.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things. Like, have those discussions. Like, watch the movie, and if you say
And
that
then
you
come
like the
back.
voice of the other Ariel versus this Ariel, I like that as a
Yeah,
critique better. But
I
you just
agree.
mad, or those people that are upset about the graphics or the video graphics on a damn minute and a half trailer or some shit like that.
Hmm.
Like,
She's still
it's
gonna
just like
find her whatchamacallits and her doodads and
you're
whatever the fuck
right,
else she's
right.
saying. Shit.
Shit. And it's Disney, man. Like, they ain't done editing. I mean, hell, look at like the Marvel trailers. Like, damn, they always mislead your ass and they're not done. I mean, it's
Yeah,
gonna be crisp as hell. I mean, hell, think
that's
about how they did Sonic. I
that
mean,
shit was crazy.
remember the original Sonic movie, what he looked like, and then they went back and redid it to make him look more like the cartoon.
Yeah,
Uh, they got time to do that kind of shit, man, to clean it up and make it look good. I mean, God, just why y'all so angry, man? Go get a hug,
yeah,
go get some therapy, go immerse yourself in different cultures, go do something, go read a
yep,
book, go damn write a haiku, go learn that there's different people out there and they all ain't gotta look the exact same every damn time.
yeah.
If it
And then you
doesn't,
you said Sonic, and that made me think about it. Y'all motherfuckers was mad that Jim Carrey was playing fucking Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik fat as a motherfucker. Y'all wasn't
Right.
mad about that. Y'all gotta get the
Mm-hmm.
same energy.
That's
Give
what
me
I'm
the
saying.
same.
Like,
Her
like
hair's
for
not right.
the three people that's out there that's got the same energy, fine, I got you.
Oh
But
yeah.
if you man, oh, they switching the race, got.
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, so shit. Get over that shit. Is it gonna hurt you? Go do something else with yourself. I mean, all right, I'm done. Shit, dumbass.
That's all I got. Just for you racist motherfuckers that's just mad because this melanin sisters out there fucking crushing it. Fuck y'all.
All right, man. How your hands seem empty? Is the cigar just put down, or
Hey man, my accessories are finished. Maybe I drank the Satori a little too fast. Fuck y'all.
maybe?
Anyway, but yeah, man, the cigar is really good. I had to keep smoking. It went a little fast because when I put it down, the shit went out. But
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, it was a real good cigar. The Satori goes great with any cigar so far. I haven't met a cigar yet that doesn't go
Mm-hmm.
good with the Satori. And shit, that's pretty much it, man. How about yours?
Yeah, I almost bought a Japanese whiskey today. I looked at it for quite a minute and changed my mind. Um, so the High and Wicked, that's good, man. Like if I ever catch it, I say 110 or lower, I'm gonna get it. Um,
Nice.
good. The Cavaliers, the limited edition, I always like it. So under the band, it had the little gold leaf, which I always like that for them.
Man, you
Um,
smoked the fuck out of that, boy. You smoked that
but
bitch
yeah,
down to the belly button.
yeah, man. Like it's a good cigar, man. And once I moved it away from the fan and just held it over here, it's been performing
Mm-hmm.
just fine. The burn slowed down, the flavor kicked in real good. The
So,
retro hell was man. I had to give me some more of those. Yeah, I had to get some more. Just like I'm saving a macaw for you, I get some more and I'll save you one. So
hell yeah,
it's
indeed.
good. It's a good cigar, man. Definitely like it. Definitely get another one. Definitely would recommend it. Definitely would recommend it with the High and Wicked. They go fantastic together. I think they would go fantastic with mostly anything. So yeah, I'm gonna pour some more. I don't know if I'm gonna get another cigar tonight, but yeah, good times.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely drinking some more.
All right, everybody. Episode 74 is in the books, man. You got anything else for the people?
Hey man, like I learned in my class I went to, man, you guys got to fight that negativity bias, man. Y'all go ahead out there and hunt the good stuff, or what we call what's best in life. Because for one negative thing, there's at least 5 or 6 positive things that you're missing. So go
Mhm.
find
Yep, definitely. That's good. That's good. That's good. So, if you ain't got anything else for the people, man, now more than ever, man, for real. Take care of yourselves
it. Yeah, yeah.
and really take care of each other, man. Think about others, man. All it's not just you out here. We all gotta live in this world together. So y'all take care of yourselves, man. And with that, episode 74 in the
Yes,
books, we out.
sir. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.